Okay. Hey, watch me. Creative mics. Mayday. I'm here to stay, so bitch, I'm posing in this motherfucker. I need a caption. You know I do it, who you asking? Motherfucker, I'm in this motherfucker. I need some action. The way I do it, I need captions.
Alright, this is in response to Rick's video about the Vag Power. Alright, one of the things that he said was that if you treat you like a queen or whatever. Okay, so yes, a lot of women expect to be put on this pedestal and to be treated like a queen. And like he said, some people, you should be, but then there are others who take advantage of that and think that they're supposed to be treated like this queen all the time when you're not treating the person that you're with like a king. So I completely agree with him. You have to expect to be treated the way that you treat someone else. So if I want to be treated like a queen, then it's only fair that I treat my man like the king that he should be if he's next to me and if I'm his queen, correct? Okay. So, something else he said. Oh, he said that we want to be treated like a queen, but we want to treat the men like a peasant. Rick, I can't say I agree with that part completely, but a lot of ratchet females do feel like that, and they do try to attempt to treat the guy that they're with like a peasant and talk down to them and all this stuff, but really, then she's not a real woman if she's treating her man like that. Just saying. Oh, another thing he talked about was putting hands on a dude. Alright, now, I'm probably going to piss a lot of women off when I say this, but I'm going to be real. If you are woman enough to put your hands on a man, then you're going to be woman enough to get the shit shooken out of you or whatever the fact is. That doesn't mean that a dude should beat the shit out of a woman, and no, I'm not saying that is right in any way, shape, or form, but it's also not right for you to put your hands on a man. It's the same rules apply. If you feel like a man shouldn't put his hands on a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man, regardless. And I will tell you that there has been times where my anger has gotten the best of me, and I have put hands on a guy. But I also didn't expect for him not want to hit me or shake me or whatever, because if it's in the heat of the moment, sometimes a guy's gonna react. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean that it's right for me to have hit or whatever the case may be for them either. Two wrongs don't make a right, period, point blank. Doesn't matter who did it, who started it, whatever. It doesn't. Two wrongs don't make a right. But it happens. So now that doesn't mean if you're in an abusive relationship that you stay there and continue to be abused. That's a whole nother different subject. But don't expect that if you're a woman, it's okay for you to just put your hands on your man and that he's not going to do anything about it, because he may not at first, but eventually he's going to get tired of it and he will restrain you, hit you back, or whatever the case is. So ladies, if you don't want to be hit, keep your hands to your damn selves, period, point blank. That's being honest. Something else that Rick said, that women always say, love me for me, take me as I am. Okay, let's be real. No one is perfect. No one will ever be perfect. You may have people who you feel may come close to being perfect, but no one is ever going to be perfect. Period. Ladies, you can always improve yourself in some shape, form, or way. And any man who tells you, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, I love you just the way you are, he's lying. Because there is something about you that he does not like, that he just doesn't want to bring it up. Number one, because he doesn't want to have confrontation with you. He doesn't want to have an argument with you, whatever it may be. Or he feels that if he does tell you how he really feels, you're going to become offended, or it's going to set you off in a whole nother way that he didn't want to happen. So therefore, he just lets it go the way it is because he doesn't want to have that argument or altercation with you. But You don't, and you can sit here and say, oh, love me for me, take me as I am, but how many times do you try to change a man that you're with? I'll wait, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you do it all the time. Well, I want him to do this, and I want him to. If you can't accept someone for who they are, why do you think someone's gonna accept you for who you are? Yes, you can be loved for who you are, but everybody has some kind of work that they need to do on themselves to improve themselves some sort of way. That doesn't mean that you change exactly who you are for anybody, because you should never change for anybody but yourself. You definitely should never change for a man or a woman. You should change because you want to make changes, not because um, you're doing it to impress someone. No, that should never be a factor in any type of relationship, because if you're having to do a complete makeover of who you are, then that person doesn't love you for you, and then you shouldn't be with them, period. So once again, I agree with Rick. I'm gonna just say it, a lot of the stuff that Rick said is true, period. And ladies, if you were offended, if you were hurt by anything that he said, then you should probably do a reality check, because honestly, most of the stuff he said was correct, or I agree with. I won't say it was correct. I agree with him. A lot of women do believe that the vagina holds the power, and in some aspects it does. It really does, because, well, let me rephrase that. Okay, when, like he said, when guys are after the chase of the vagina, they will do pretty much anything to get it. Once they got it, then the chase is over, and they don't feel like there's anything worth chasing or anything to do. All those things that they did to get it is null and void at that point, because now that they've got it, they don't really care, especially if they were just chasing it. Now, if they really wanted a relationship with you, that's a different story, but a lot of times they just wanted to get in your pants, and once they got to that, then they're like, okay. Because a lot of men feel like it's a cat and mouse game. They like chasing, but once they're able to acquire what they're trying to get, then it's not fun anymore. So there's really no point in still staying around. Does that make sense? But a lot of females think that they have the platinum put, is what I call it. They feel like that their vajayjay is made of platinum, and that they can control any and every man that they want with it. A lot of ladies do have that luxury of, I won't say trapping or tricking, but basically tricking a man into doing anything because they'll give it up. And maybe they do have platinum put in an aspect of getting a guy to do pretty much whatever they want, but is that really being with somebody, or is that really caring or having a relationship with someone? No, because really it's all about the sex at that point, and buying gifts and this and that and the third is tricking, basically, is what you're doing. And how is that being happy if that's all you're doing is using? And actually you're basically being a hoe, because you are basically selling yourself for something, whether it's money, clothes, whatever. So it's kind of, I don't really think I would want to be like, oh yeah, I have the platinum put and I can use it to get whatever I want, because you're being a hoe, basically. Yeah, so he also said, once they get it, there's no more power. That I agree. And then he said, if a dude is constantly cheating, it's because he hates you, but you look so damn good, he doesn't want to leave you. Okay, I don't understand that one at all, Rick. I don't know where you were going with that. I don't think anybody who is staying with somebody just because they look good but is still sleeping with other people, he got some deep-seated issues that he need to work out, because I don't get that one. Anyways, all right, this was my response to Rick's Vagina Power. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. MICS. Yeah. We are.
Okay. Let me take you out of that. Let me take you out your world. You can take your dollars back. Twitter on me when I follow that. You on me, yeah, I know that. See right through, I'm a hollow cat. See right through what you wearing. I'ma keep staring there till you holler back. What you really wanna do, I'm down for it all. If I affect you, then I'm down for the cause. Yeah, I'm a dog and I'm down on my paw, so I deserve a round of applause. Gotta show me something I can work with. Gotta show me something I can hurt with. Don't trip, girl, if it's not too perfect. I'ma stop and work it like a doctor person. Can't let everybody know on the DL. I'ma bend you up like a